This video is a short introduction to writing pedal paragraphs, which are the essay paragraphs that drive our essays. The pedal paragraph is the way we write essays. It's the moving the pedals around and around on the bike on our journey of writing good essay paragraphs. It's important to know that pedal paragraphs are like training wheels on your bicycle. When you start to write essays, you need a bit of support, and that is pedal paragraphs. As you advance in your journey of being an essay writer, you're going to want to take the training wheels off and start developing your own personal essay writing style. So what are pedal paragraphs? Pedal stands for the 5 types of sentences that we stitch together to make a body paragraph in an essay. P stands for the point, the main point about the ideas in your text for the specific key scene that you're analyzing. E stands for example, the specific quotation or plot detail that you're using as evidence in that part of your essay. D stands for decoding. That's explaining the story or the plot detail because your reader may or may not know the story that you're writing about. A stands for analysis, which is where we start to write about what the reader thinks and the reader's response to the text that we're analyzing. And finally, with L, we are linking the idea to your thesis statement and linking back to the main point we made about our opinion. Just to recap a little bit, in case you haven't seen some of the other videos that I've produced, it's important to know what is an essay. In English class at high school, an essay is your opinion about a text that you're analyzing with supporting evidence. It's important to know that you are not parroting or recapping what someone else is saying. You are giving your own opinion. That's what an essay does. If you do not give your opinion and provide evidence, then you're not writing a good essay. If you're just summarizing a plot of a story, or if you're just giving your opinion without suitable evidence, then those are things that hold you back from writing a good essay. What are some common problems with essays? Just to warn you, the most common problem is that your essay will just be summarizing the plot and not giving your own opinion. Another problem is that essay writing isn't answering the question provided by your examiner or your teacher. And another problem is that you may not have enough evidence from your text. A pedal paragraph helps you solve all of these problems. And if you are writing good pedal paragraphs in your essays, then that is the start of your journey of pedaling your way to writing good essays. So, another recap of essays. Generally, at high school, right the way through to the end of IB, your essays will follow the hamburger method. They'll have an introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. It's important to know that your pedal paragraphs make up the body paragraphs. Intros and conclusions act slightly differently. To make a great essay, what you need to have is these 3 things. A personal opinion. A thesis statement should be in every paragraph. You should have evidence, which are the quotations, the stylistic techniques, or the plot summary details that you're using in your essay to support your argument. And finally, you should be starting to link your book to ideas beyond the text, linking the book with lessons about human nature or life as normal. So, how do we use pedal? Pedal. The point is the main point about ideas in your text for a specific key scene. P. The example is the specific quotation or plot detail that you're using as evidence. The E. Decode, explaining why this quotation or plot detail is important. The D. Analyze, explain what the reader thinks of this plot detail. For A. And link that idea to your main point about ideas or your thesis statement, which is L. If you write a pedal paragraph, you are covering all the things that good essay paragraphs need. Your personal opinion comes through at the very beginning of your essay paragraph when you make your main point about ideas. Your evidence comes through in very good detail when you have an example and when you decode your example. And then finally, your ideas beyond the text come out at the end of your paragraph when you analyze and link your essay paragraph back to the big ideas beyond the text. Here's an example of a petal paragraph. We start off with our main point. A lesson that Atticus teaches his children in To Kill a Mockingbird is that it is important to be kind to others. Note that this does not summarize any of the things that happen in the book To Kill a Mockingbird. It is not a plot summary or a plot example sentence to begin the paragraph with. It is a discussion about the reader's opinion. E. We learn this when he says it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. Note, the second sentence has a quotation from the book. D. We decode the quotation. This means that innocent people who bring joy to the world, like mockingbirds who sing, should not be harmed or bothered. A. Analysis. This makes the reader think that innocent characters like Boo Radley or simple-minded people in their lives should be celebrated for who they are. And lastly, L. Linking back to the main idea. This is related to the main point in the book, which is that kindness is important. These sentence starters that I used in that previous example are the way we drive through our essay. The way we ride our bike is by spinning the pedals. We've got our opinion about the book, we've got our evidence, and we're starting to support that main opinion that we've developed about the book. You can pause on this page here to get a snapshot of the very first essay paragraphs that you'll write by using these sentence starters. Petal paragraphs are like training wheels. They help us get started on writing essays. But eventually we need to get rid of these. You will not be able to get good essay writing if you continue to use these for every essay that you write. But when you're starting out, or if you're unsure of where to begin with essay writing, these sentence starters are a really great place to begin. It's important to know that your goal is to lose the training wheels. You will, by the end of your high school time, be very well versed in writing essays about books in English class. And so, it's important to start extending yourself as soon as you've mastered the petal paragraph. The first step in extension is to write ped-etal paragraphs. See if you can combine two quotations from one key scene or one key point to really back up your opinion with a suitable amount of evidence. The next extension after that is to go freestyle. Lose the pedal structure full stop. See if you can add things like an interesting hook that includes rhetorical questions or quotations from wider society. See if you can add more evidence. Can you discuss 2 or 3 quotations in each paragraph? See if you can be informative and interesting in the way you decode the story. Retell the story passionately to make your point. And finally, see if you can make some comparison and contrast. If you can make quick links in your paragraphs to other texts or ideas, then you're well on your way to making amazing essay writing. So, I hope that you got a lot out of this. Feel free to pause and recap and review this video anytime you need a bit of help in writing petal paragraphs. And remember to always contact your teacher and get advice and guidance on how to write essays for the specific topic that they're assigning. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, remember to talk to your teacher. Bye!